Shalom, HALALYAM, YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM QADASH. Double honors to the apostles, bishops, and elders of Great Millstone that ruled well and taught us His truth with the Spirit. To the Akim out here laboring, making their bodies living sacrifice, pushing the word out in truth and sincerity. To the Akim Wahakwatium listening and learning, being doers of the word and abiding in the faith. To the speckled birds scattered abroad that look like the other nations but are truly Asherah, Shalom. I just want to go into a quick lesson dealing with how, we have to, kind of pretty much grow the hell up. All right. This lesson came to me through the Spirit because I was having a discussion with someone, and we were talking about how I'm pretty much, I'm sure all y'all brothers been through it, but people in the world that you knew, will, take note of how, if you still associate with them in any kind of capacity, they'll notice how you've changed. Okay? This is not exactly what happened, but this is pretty much what it's going into. And it's like, you're supposed to change, It's to the point where you get, annoyed with these people that are still in the world, still doing the same things that they were doing before. And for my particular situation, it's like I'm noticing, damn, y'all the same age or older than me, and it's like I'm talking to children. These are grown-ass men, and it just pisses me off because I'm like, I'm not saying, because I've been over righteous a lot, so I the WADA, YAHAWAH, YAHAWASHI, for having the brothers make me take note of that, dealing with the exhortation and rebuke and correction. But and the water to the brothers that brought that to my attention. But that's not to say you can't deal with sports or video games at all. I still play video games. I still enjoy myself watching a show or two, or anime or whatever. But to go out, you just want to go out all the time. You just want to go out to eat, get some GMO ass food from a restaurant, spend all your goddamn money, doing bullshit, talking about bullshit, talking about video game lore and stuff. I don't give a fuck about that, bro. It's like I remember that damn Jaden Smith clip where he was like, can we talk about the socioeconomic and political state of the world right now, or something like that? And everyone wants to clown him like you're a little boy, you're at recess. And it's like, no, man, you're a grown-ass man, okay? You're a man. When you hit puberty, you need to start changing your mindset. Changing your mindset. You need to start taking things seriously. You need to start, really diligently seeking the Lord as early as possible. The earlier, the better, And that's why we need, fathers, like real ass fathers that are men of the Lord in this thing, to bring up, this is why, man, we need the kingdom. This is why we need rulership. All right, that's another topic. But basically, it's just tiring dealing with these people in the world, these men that are because, you kind of expect it from women, being vain and not having any guidance and all that. But you men, it's especially seeing all these prophecies popping off and all the shit that's going on. You had this, this talk about drafts in World War III. It's like, you niggas are still concerned with the bullshit, these distractions, still making jokes about Will Smith slapping Chris Rock. Are you serious? It's a headache. I'm not trying to be like I'm so much better than you niggas, and I'm so smart while you guys are idiots. No, but it's something so obvious and so clear. Are y'all serious? to the point where like I don't want to associate with them, because it's nothing but folly. It's not exhorting for the body. It's not, edifying in any way. And we should be diligently seeking the Lord every single day as much as we can. Like, it's to the point where, people will joke like, oh, I'm about to lose brain cells listening to you, talking to you, or whatever. I'm not going to go as far as to say that, but it's just like, it's low-key detrimental for my spirit to continue to suppress myself, suppress the spirit that wants to come out and get some edification out of a situation, and they're going to be like, well, here you go with that Israelite stuff, or they're just going to completely deflect. They're going to go to some stupid, immature goddamn topic and pretty much just shut you down. I'm like, nigga, I don't care, man. I don't care about this shit. And y'all not trying to elevate. Y'all not trying to educate yourselves. You're not trying to graduate your damn mindset at all. Like, you just want to stay a Babylonian. You want to stay a fucking Babylonian, man. You're an Israelite, man. We're Israelites. We are better than these people, man. And you want to stay a fucking Babylonian retard. I can't stand it. I can't stand it. Like, grow the hell up. Okay? This is 1 Corinthians 13 and 11. When I was a child, I spake as a child. I understood as a child. I thought as a child. But when I became a man, I put away childish things, man. It's that simple, man. When the hell are you niggas gonna grow up? When are you gonna put the childish shit away? Yeah, it's cool to just have fun sometimes and let loose, whatever. But all the time, like, you niggas don't care about nothing real at all. Like, this shit is infuriating that niggas are staying niggas. You don't want to stop being niggas. You want to stay niggas. That shit is so annoying, bro. Like, we cannot associate with them. And then it's like, you niggas are such niggas, it's best to get away from you. Because when shit hits the fan, like, you can't be trusted. You're going to betray us. You're going to give us up. You're going to do this and that. You're going to do retarded things that are going to put those around you and yourself in danger. Like, you're a detriment. You're a detriment. The Lord's not dealing with you. He's dealing with real ass, his men. Okay, he's his men of the Lord. Okay, Lord's will we be of that number. But I'm just saying, like, right now, the Lord allows us to see certain things. He puts a certain spirit on us, using discernment, using wisdom. And it's like, I can't do it. He wants us to get out of this world, to depart spiritually. And hey, if that's a part of it, well, through the Spirit, we know that's a part of it. So be it. You gotta lose friends. Hey, that's what it is. Because the shit is just annoying. Okay. This is Isaiah 46, verse 8. Remember this and show yourselves men. Bring it again to mind, O ye transgressors. Okay? That's the thing with immaturity, man. You don't want to be held accountable. You don't want to change for the better. You don't want to improve. Take responsibility for your actions and the way you think, the way you operate. You want to still be an immature little niglet. Want to watch all types of folly, want to engage in all types of folly, just chase after girls. That's another thing that's so huge now, is talking about women all the time. Like, bro, that's all you care about? Even niggas in the truth. Like, dude, there's way more important things than bitches, bro. Who gives a shit about all these hoes or all these women even the women that claim to be in the truth, they're full of shit. What else is new? The scriptures tell us how women are, man. There is no red pill. Okay? It's just the truth. And the Bible goes into all the truth. That's all we need. There's no need for these alpha male podcasts and Fresh and Fit and alpha male strategies and whatever else. Like, who gives a shit? Bro, women are gonna be women. Okay? But as long as you get yourself together, if it be the Lord's will, more than likely, the Lord's gonna send something your way. He's gonna give you a virtuous woman on this side, a virtuous enough woman, as virtuous as a woman can get here. So you be thankful for that and just move along. And when you do your little videos, you go out on the highways and hedges and you rebuke these hoes, then you do it. But if this all you niggas talk about, like, that's all these niggas be talking about, like, you're just like, at some point it's like, nigga, are you just a loser? Are you just that bitter? You know, we don't be focusing on the woman all the time, you know? Like, dude, that goes into, like, grow the hell up. You shouldn't be stuck on the same shit that you were stuck on in the world, you know? And you shouldn't be bringing the childish mindsets into the truth from the world. Like, damn, it's just annoying. Ugh. Verse 9, remember the former things of old. Okay, because it's all in the scriptures, man. Remember the things of old, because it's all there. You shouldn't be, you know, ain't nothing new under the sun. Yeah, you know, when we find out, then we're like, damn, oh my God, look at that. We want to get into it. We're going to discuss it, talk about it, all that. That's cool. But, you know, you need to evolve. Like, you know, you need to progress. If you're not progressing in this thing, then, like brothers say, man, if you're not progressing, then you really ain't of the elect. You need to be examining yourself. You can't be stuck on the same shit. Because where are you going to go? Like the analogy of leveling up in a video game, if you're not progressing through the story, progressing through battles to new areas, you're stuck on the same level 5 ass enemies. You're not going to level up. You're going to be stuck at level 7 or whatever the hell whatever level you're at. You're gaining like one experience point at a time. You're not going to level up. You're going to be stuck there forever. You're not going to ever beat that game. The shit needs to get harder. You need to move the fuck on. So all that talk about the same stuff over and over again, sticking to the same childish shit, like that shit is, I'm sure brothers can agree, like, we through with that. Like, we're not dealing with that. Okay? For I am Yahweh, and there is none else. I am Yahweh, and there is none like me, declaring the end from the beginning, and from ancient times the things that are not yet done, saying, my counsel shall stand, and I will do all my pleasure. Okay, the Lord literally gives us prophecies, man. Okay? Timeless prophecies. Constantly things are moving forward. Constantly our lives are changing right before our eyes. And this is a mystery to the world. These are things that not everyone can comprehend. This is something that the Lord gave to his men only. This is something amazing. This is something that you cannot pass up. This is what you need to be stuck on. And even then, there's more to the scriptures than just prophecies too. This is how to live, man. This is how to conduct your whole being. This is everything. This is everything. Our history, our heritage. Like, you could read this front to back and you still wouldn't get it. Like, you could read this front to back, nonstop, like 3 times, and you still won't have it all. Get into this. Get stuck on this. This is what real men are doing, man. This is who the Lord's dealing with. The men of the Lord. The prophets, the servants. So all that shit y'all are doing is a waste of time. Like, it's all vanity. And the fact that you can't see it, that shit is so annoying. And you're going to get left in the dust. Figuratively and literally, because this place is gone. When those nuclear missiles come and completely decimate Babylon, the ones left here that are reserved for those nuclear missiles, yo, y'all are dust. You're through. It's going to be an utter desolation. All right, we don't want to be a part of that. So y'all, if you want to stay a goddamn child, go ahead. Like, the shit is like, we're through with that shit. Okay, like, grow the fuck up. You like, engaging in that type of conversation is like, dude, what manner of man are you? Still engaging in filthy conversation of the world. Like, grow up. Now, Wisdom of Solomon chapter 8, verse 5. If riches be a possession to be desired in this life, what is richer than wisdom that worketh all things? Okay? Wisdom is from YAHAWAH himself, the Lord, the Heavenly Father. Okay? And if prudence work, who of all that are is a more cunning workman than she? Okay, because wisdom is personified as a woman. All right, if you're going to chase any woman, if you're going to be obsessed with talking about any woman, then talk about wisdom. Okay, that is the book, this book. All right, wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. You're going to get it from this, not anywhere else. All right, and that's another thing, man. Like we're cool. We're talking about Kingdom Hearts lore and, you know, Dark Souls storylines. That's cool, but at least for me, if I'm getting into Dragon Ball Z and anime stuff, you know, lore and narratives, I'm talking about the spiritual things that I can get out of that. If I'm going into Avengers movies and, you know, action movies and things like that, what I'm gleaning from that is, well, damn, well, look at what that represented, you know? Like, I'm always noticing how they have the so-called black woman being the right-hand man of the damn Edomite devil main antagonist. That's a lesson right there. Or, you know, these men that are taking on 100 dudes at once, that's spiritual power, because no man can really do that in real life, you know, other than the Israelites, you know, when the Lord is dealing with us. All right, that's what these heathens are doing, living out their freaking fantasies, because they could never do that in actuality, you know. Or hey, this is really the story of Jacob and Esau, like the Matrix, you know, how the so-called black woman that wrote the Matrix was kind of going into, you know. And we can glean these things from worldly, you know, stories, worldly themes, worldly whatever, you know. We can see the deeper meaning behind it. That's what we can engage in. But if you're just talking about, yeah, like the way Goku was powering up and screaming, like that was so manly, like that was so cool, nigga, bro, who gives a shit? Okay, like, all right, whatever, but is that it? Like, that's all you got? Is that all? And I don't mean like a one-time thing. Obviously, like sometimes we, you know, there are cool moments and things like that. That's cool. Like I said, it's not trying to be from an over-righteous perspective, but if that's it, like constantly, like every time you talk to this dude, every time you hang out, every time we go into anything, it's just surface level worldly bullshit that a child would talk about. It's like, what is wrong with you? You know? That's what I'm talking about. Like, it's nothing but childish shit. Like, when are you going to grow up? Okay? When are you going to seek wisdom? Verse 7. And if a man love righteousness, her labors are virtues, for she teacheth temperance and prudence, justice and fortitude, which are such things as men can have nothing more profitable in their life. Okay? Everything under the sun. Okay, it's vanity. But wisdom, these scriptures, you seek YAHAWASHI, there's nothing more profitable than that. There's nothing more worthwhile than that, than seeking the Lord. Okay? Verse 8, if a man desire much experience, she knoweth things of old, and conjecture aright what is to come. Conjectureth aright what is to come. Really, that's saying, you know, a wise man is going to use these scriptures, right? Like, this is an example, right? A wise man is going to be like, yo, this is the truth. This is YAHAWASHI speaking to us, showing us the answers. So I'm going to look through my history and heritage in these scriptures and find out the things that happen and the things that are going to happen through the understanding of these prophecies. And I'm going to get the breakdowns from the men of the Lord, which are the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, starting with Apostle Tahar on down. All right, and the elders that were in order before him. Okay? That's what it really is. And conjectureth aright what is to come. She knoweth the subtleties of speeches, and can expound dark sentences. She foreseeth signs and wonders, and the events of seasons and times. All right, like I said, this is wisdom being personified as a woman, but really it's the wisdom being bestowed upon you from YAHAWASHI that allows you to discern these things, that allows you to divide the what was the scripture said? The scripture is saying, like, rightly dividing the word of YAHAWASHI and measuring the times. Okay, so wisdom that allows you to do all that. Okay, verse 9, therefore I purpose to take her to me to live with me, knowing that she would be a counselor of good things and a comfort in cares and grief. For her sake I shall have estimation among the multitude, and honor with the elders, though I be young. See? So this is what we need to be seeking. This is what we need to be talking about. Not all this other bullshit. Verse 21, nevertheless, when I perceived that I could not otherwise obtain her, except Yahweh gave her to me, and that was a point of wisdom also, to know whose gift she was. All right, so even, and see, this is why we need to appreciate this. Because even knowing that you can only get true wisdom, and you can only find what's really worthwhile in life from YAHAWASHI, even that is a thing that's counted wise. All right, it shows you the Lord's only dealing with a select few. Okay, I prayed unto the Lord and besought him, and with my whole heart I said, all right, Wisdom of Solomon chapter 9 verse 1, O Yahweh of my fathers, O power of my fathers, and Lord of mercy, who hast made all things with thy word. All right, verse 4, give me wisdom that sitteth by thy throne, and reject me not from among thy children. Some of my spirits tell me to read it all. All right, so Salakia. Wisdom of Solomon 9 verse 1. O Yahweh of my fathers, and Lord of mercy, who hast made all things with thy word, and ordained man through thy wisdom, that he should have dominion over the creatures which thou hast made, and order the world according to equity and righteousness, and execute judgment with an upright heart. Give me wisdom that sitteth by thy throne, and reject me not from among thy children. Okay? So, the Lord already has to be dealing with you for you to even seek wisdom, for you to even be in the Spirit, you know? So it's a gift in itself before you even receive the gift, you know? So, hey man, keep on abiding in the faith, keep on thanking the Lord, keep on understanding, you know, what you're involved in. This thing of ours, as Apostle Gabar says, you know, it's beautiful, and, you know, stay humble, you know, keep it in a humble perspective, stay in the humble spirit. You know, it's not to say like, you know, anything that you talk about other than this truth is just straight up folly. I mean, it is vanity at the end of the day, but I'm not saying it's wicked to talk about childish things to an extent, you know, but you shouldn't be doing that all the time. That shouldn't be all you are talking about. That shouldn't be what you're stuck on. You should get wisdom, you know, discern these things that you're into. You can have hobbies and whatever, you know, pastimes, but you should still be a man while you're doing it, you know, a man of the Lord in all things, all right? And, you know, seeking the Lord, being wise, discerning, having the eyes to see, the ears to hear, and all things that you're doing. You never know what, hey man, get a lesson out of anything. You know, be charitable in everything that you do. Find a way to forward the word of the Lord in everything that you're doing. All right, but ultimately using wisdom in everything that you do. But yeah, you know, that's all I wanted to bring out through the Spirit. I pray this was edifying, exhorting, and uplifting through the Spirit. The YAHAWAH and QADASH bestowed upon me to bring this word out in truth and sincerity, Lord's will. All right, Abad Babal, DTA, very soon. All right, keep enduring, keep fighting, keep pushing, keep praying. All right, and keep striving for the truth unto death. All right, willing to lay our lives down for this thing. Kwam Yasharala, Shalom to the hopeful elect, and blessings, honor, glory, and power unto YAHAWAH, YAHAWASHI, Shalom.